What's up, everyone? One more day here with another episode of the show Rig on Fire. Today we are going to start a new segment, the killer stackings. Killer stackings, it's a segment that I start on my other channel. I think you may know this is not my first channel, this is my second channel because my biggest channel is in Portuguese because I'm from Brazil, but I live here in the United States. So I start this new channel, yada yada yada, I always say that. And because I think it makes sense, right? So, and since I have that segment on another channel, I use the same footage on this video, but I need to do another part in English because the videos there is in Portuguese. So, this first one is gonna be sounds like Steve Vai just using pedals, because sounds like Steve Vai using the Steve Vai stuff is fucking expensive, and I think it's a good idea. Give a nice tone and, you know, affordable way to get the same vibe. Not exactly the same, but what I used on that video, I think this is the secret of the classic Steve Vai tone. He always used this Boss DS1 as a boost. Yes, this is not so common as a boost, but Steve Vai uses as a boost. I think it's because of that his tone is so fat and a little bit fuzzy, but in a good way. And to mimic his amp, I used this pedal, the AVH 5150 overdrive, not with the boost engaged, and with a little bit of overdrive, not too much. And to have a nice delay tone, I use this analog delay from New X. It's a very affordable pedal, but sounds amazing. And every single pedal goes inside this Seymour Duncan 200 power stage 200, sorry. And the Power Stage 200 goes inside the Torpedo Live, loading this impulse response, my 4x12 Rundle with the Warehouse Reaper speakers. Because I think this impulse response in particular sounds very close to the Steve Vai stuff. If you want to grab this impulse response, there is a link for Electric Eye Audio Digital for impulse response pack there. You may ask, why you don't use those awesome tube amplifiers to replicate the sound? It's because my goal here is bring something affordable. Not everyone has lots of cabinets or lots of tube amplifiers, and I think impulse responses and pedals is more affordable for everyone, right? For the purpose of this video, I use a Steve Vai signature guitar. Wait a minute, I forgot the guitar. My Ibanez Gen 77 FP from the late 80s. This is a guitar with the Path Pro pickups, DiMarzio pickups, so it sounds more like the previous Steve Vai records, not like Today records, because today he used the Evolution or other pickups from DiMarzio. Well, sit back, relax, I'll be right back. So, as you can see, I think it sounds pretty close and it's kind of the same vibe, you know? Well, I think that's it. Another thing is why I use this 5150 overdrive. I think it's because the Steve Vai has the same approach for tone, not exactly the same approach, but there is something like Eddie Van Halen on his sound, especially in the late 80s when he used to play with David Lee Roth and his first solo albums and stuff like that. I think he used to have an Eddie Van Halen approach, but I think the secret of his tone is the distortion DS1, the classic, before the amplifier, or before the distortion, the case here. But I know lots of people are going to say, oh, his DS1 has a Keeley modification and it's not exactly the same DS1, but even like that, sound is pretty close in my opinion. Let me know what you think on the comment section, and I think that's it. I hope you guys liked this video. Don't forget to subscribe, thumbs up, show some love. See you next time. I'm out.